What's up, guys? I didn't get a chance to make very many videos during the race because it was so busy. So I'm going to try to fill you in on what's going on and piece these videos in the main video. When we got there, they gave us 30 minutes of test and tune to make passes down the track, and then we got an extra 2 qualifying passes after the 30 minutes. So here's how that went. Quit working?
2 hours later.
So when I pulled up there to do my test and tune run, the pre-stage on the tree wasn't working. So we had to wait for them to fix that so we could get our times. Well, we did our burnouts again, and I forgot to put it back in drive, and I left it in first. So when I took off, it just banged the rev limiter, didn't shift, and I didn't realize till after I, let off the throttle and started coasting. And I think we might have hurt the trans during that because it wouldn't make a wide open 1-2 shift the rest of the night.
Why is it spicy?
Good pass in the qualifying run, but long story short, it blew my dipstick out of the tube and blew oil all over the header. So that's what that smoke was at the end of the pass. I ain't gonna go into detail, but it was a lesson learned. to get a handle on the car. Added 2 more degrees of timing and it picked up. And trying to lead the shift a little bit because it's still hitting the rev limiter, but I'm going to add 2 more degrees since we keep picking up mile an hour and go from there. The next pass we're going to make is the actual elimination, so no more time trials or qualifying. First ran a small tire. Michael went on the bumper. Had to let out. Guy drove around him. Next pass up is his by run in Main Street. And I believe the only thing he changed was a big front shock adjustment to lock the front end down. So watch how this went. First ran a 6.0, the other car got loose on the other end of the track, and his wheelie bar ended up hitting the wall and spinning him around, but he did a good job, staying off the wall the rest of the way, and, just ended up spinning in the middle of the track. But we went over and checked on him, and he was 100% okay, and I believe the car itself was okay except for just the wheelie bar, so...
There it is. That's a fucking mistake. He don't know it yet.
Right. Second round of 6.0, the other car got out on me pretty good. And, we just stayed in it because, we're just testing in 6.0. We weren't going to break out of 6.0. And they let off probably about half to 3/4 track. And got back in it right before the finish line, and I think it was 11 thousandths of a second difference on the ticket. But by this point, we've been pushing coolant out, we've been blowing oil, running out of brake clean to clean the underneath of the car so it's not dripping on the track. Michael got his 4-second pass. I ran a couple personal bests. We just decided to load up and go home. It was already 12:30. Good day, so